So basically, for you, what are the most important point in the weight loss success?
Well, the first thing I'd like to point out, and this is what also we'll be using in the Inovacure weight loss program, we have basically three sources of energy. The first one is fat, the second one is carbs, and the third one is protein. Okay? Fat is 4 calories per gram, sugar is 4 calories per gram, and protein is 4 calories per gram.
Okay.
But it's just that the body doesn't use it the same way. Because in our body, when we eat, for example, when we eat too much sugar, and then our blood sugar is too high, then our pancreas is going to produce insulin to reduce the sugar in our blood. But what it does, if we don't need the energy, that's when the insulin will help penetrate sugar into our fat cells.
Okay.
That's the way we also gain weight. We've just talked about how the fat cells increase, but how do they get the energy? Well, this is the way they get their energy. It's really by the insulin that will help the blood level in the sugar to be lowered, and the body, the way it defends itself from that is to really produce insulin so that the sugar can really be absorbed by fat cells.
Correct, I understand. Really good. So if we want to go really with a success in weight loss, what are the main keys?
It's all a question of balance. I think that one of the keys is to really be more conscious about your eating. It's not that you won't be able to eat your chips, your cake, have your glass of wine. What's important is the balance. If you do have a glass of wine or you have 2 glasses of wine, well, maybe the next day you'll have more glasses of water to just come and balance it out. Because you can't gain, don't forget, I told you that 1 pound is 3,500 calories. 1 glass of wine will not make you gain a pound, but 10 glasses of wine or eating the bag of chips every day, at the end of the week, yes, you'll have accumulated 3,500 calories that are going to transform into 1 pound of fat. So that's very important to understand.
Yeah.
So it's all a question of balance. And I think that one of the things that really can help us with the fact that we don't want, it's hunger that makes us, if when we're hungry, we can reach out to anything. But with protein is really a magic food or a magic nutriment because it really keeps you satisfied 3 to 4 hours. So if you're having like 15, 10 grams or 20 grams of protein, it's going to keep you full for a long time. In the morning, for example, if you do have the piece of cheese, if you do have the eggs, or even some people will have the occasional piece of smoked salmon, well, you have a lot of proteins in these foods. So by the time it's 12 o'clock, or even by the time it's snack time, you won't be as hungry, and you'll be able to make a decision of what you want to eat.
Yeah.
To make a decision. That's important.
Yeah.
It's not, I'm so hungry, I want to eat anything. No. It's, what am I going to eat? And what's
for my well-being.
My well-being, exactly. So that, I think, are 2 points that are important. If you add more protein to your diet and be conscious about your portions, and when you're going to those restaurants who are offering the super sizes, maybe you can ask, because you can still ask for regular sizes.
Or a glass of water.
Or a bottle of water.
Yeah.
So you're cutting, imagine if you just cut the 42-ounce drink, you're maybe cutting 300 calories. So it's just a question of being conscious. It doesn't penalize you because you're still maybe having the fries and you're having the burger, but you're not having the 42 ounces of a soft drink. And I'm talking about this in a lifestyle, because obviously once we get into the program, you're not going to be having fries and burgers in the program.
No.
But I'm just saying that it's part of life, and we just have to manage it.
Yeah. And if we're dying for a chocolate, we just have to jump on that one. So
It has no sugar.
and it's delicious.
Yeah. And it's very good. You can also have, these bars are excellent for people who are diabetic because it has no sugar.
Yeah.
So if they do feel or they have a craving for that chocolate, well, they can go for a bar like this. So that's another clientele that if ever somebody will talk about, hey, I have a sister who's diabetic, what is there any products that will be good for them? Well, this is a very, very good product, this flavor in particular.